Wow. Okay, I have a share screen button on YouTube now. I don't need StreamYards anymore. That's cool to know, because I don't like StreamYard. I didn't know I had that. I didn't have that before. But now my annoying Etsy shop is showing the section just to piss me off. I'm sorry, I know that I sound annoying with that and that I sound fussy, but when something doesn't do what it does when you're autistic, it just really sets you off and it's difficult to deal with. And I'm not equipped to deal with that mentally. So this is what I had earlier that I was talking about, the little dancing skeletons. You can't see it because it's okay, you can see it. But yeah, it's dancing and it goes all over the place, and so it's a fun one to do. It's a fun one to use. Obviously, don't use that if you want to crochet efficiently. That's not for that. It's just for being cute. But that's nice. I know no one is watching my live now because I finished this the other one and changed that one. But yeah, I'm sorry about that. I had to go off camera because when you're autistic, I'm gonna talk about something difficult right now, so I apologize in advance about that. But just be aware, please. I don't want comments about this, and I don't want to be sent to the ER. I don't need that, but I need to be able to speak about this freely. This is the little yoga skeleton that my friend named, and I named it that way in his honor as well in my shop, as you can see here. And I still have plenty of little bats, so I'm gonna put everything on clearance right now because they're not selling. So if you want to help me out, that'd be a nice way to do it. Just get some nice little ghosty stitch markers, or some little bats. These are the only one I have left in my shop, along with the little bells. So I'm gonna share the link here. I'm not on StreamYard right now. I don't know that I will use this platform again because I really don't like it. But yeah. So if you want to check these out, I just put the link here. I'm gonna update the description of the stream later. I'm not feeling too well right now. I have my cheeks hurt and my arms hurt and my head hurts. I'm gonna do that in a second. But yeah. Okay, I have to stop sharing because I need to go in my shop to change things. But I'm gonna do a discount. Hi, Diane, welcome. How are you doing today? So I'm basically gonna be running a long sale until this sells out. Not, I'm gonna leave it for 2 months. And after that, if it doesn't sell out, I'm gonna remove it completely and we're gonna do 50% discount. Oh, I can't have sales for more than 30 days. That is stupid. It's not even letting me select it from the box. I want to sell my stitch markers, people. Please, 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 let me put a sale. It's not letting me put them on sale. That's so annoying. It's not letting me select them. It's not showing in the search. I'm sorry, right now I'm not in a good mood. Because nothing is working in my Etsy shop. They keep removing my things. So yeah, the stitch markers are not doing so well. So they're gonna be permanently on clearance until I have a bill coming up, and then after that I'm just gonna remove them before they get renewed. So right now, if you check out that link, you will see them at 50% off. So they're $2.63 Canadian right now. No, the bells are this price. How much are the other stitch markers? I can't see the listing, so I can't tell you. Okay, I'm not seeing it right now. It's not showing up in my shop anymore. It's gone back. Okay, it's here. Yeah, 263 for a pair of stitch markers, and you have little ghosts, little bats, and you have the Christmas bells as well. Etsy sucks. That's basically. I don't know what to put as a title of the stream. I'm sorry about earlier. I had to go off camera. I'd explain why, but I feel like it's gonna be triggering to a lot of people. And I don't want to worry people and have them called the like 911 or something. So I'm not gonna talk about that because I know a lot of people don't understand that about autistic people and might assume that I'm in harm's way, but I'm not. I'm fine. But yeah, it's a really sensitive subject. But I had to go off camera. I didn't want to alarm anyone. But yeah, let's see if I can get the pattern to not cover every inch of the screen. I have to finish the little arms here. My cheeks really hurt. Yeah, Etsy sucks. That's basically that's all you have to know about that leather. Okay, I'm receiving emails from StreamYard. I wanna unsubscribe from that. They're telling me I need a subscription and I'm just like, no, that's $50 a month. $50 a month to stream. No, thank you. No thanks. I'll live without that. Now that I figured out that I'm able to share my screen on YouTube, which I wasn't able to do previously for some reason, I didn't have the button at the bottom of the screen, but it's there now. Right arm or right arm? I don't know. It depends how you're looking at it. They have different price ranges, but the most expensive one is $50 a month, and they're billed annually. So I cannot afford to pay like the hundred something dollars it's gonna bill me all at once. So and with the unpaid version, your streams aren't limited. You're limited to a certain time, apparently, from the email I got. That's what it was saying. I thought it was unlimited streaming as far as time goes, but apparently I was wrong. So yeah, we're gonna figure out how to add bots and everything. I think I have to have a paid subscription, like Nightbot or something. Maybe we're gonna use StreamYard if I wanna use more bots. Or is that a separate program in itself? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that works, but I would like to have a bot and have it say like little queer facts. That would be cool. LGBTQ plus facts in the chat when you type gay or something. Wouldn't that be neat? I feel like that'd be cool. So yeah, I'm sorry. I restarted the stream just in case some people were tempted to go back to the other one and look at it, and like I didn't want to set off anybody or make anyone feel bad. Because yeah, it's a touchy subject. If people want me to talk about it, I will. But just be warned, it's gonna be difficult to hear, and I don't want to find myself in the ER or anything. So please don't call any services on me. It's just something a lot of autistic people deal with, and it's automatic. It's not due to mental health or anything. If you want me to talk about this, I'll restrict the video to 18 plus, and yeah, put a warning as well. What's odd? It has some nice features. Well, Don and Amanda have the paid version. I know because they have their logo on it. To have your own logo, you have to do that. Yeah, I know. But I don't want to bother Dawn with that. She has a lot of things to deal with at the moment. Hi, welcome back, everyone. I had to remake another stream, so I'm really sorry about that. Yeah, like I said, if I ever figure out how the bots and everything work, I would have to have little queer facts or little autistic facts. That would be neat. I would appreciate that. So eventually, I'm gonna learn how that works. Right now, I figured out I don't need StreamYard to share my screen, so I'm thrilled about that. I'm not gonna be using that annoying feature anymore. I'm gonna do it straight from YouTube and not struggle so much with all the weird things. It kept like crashing the other day. It crashed as I was streaming at one point, and when I came back, I wasn't muted, but people couldn't hear me anymore. But we figured out how to get on sound again, fortunately, and everything worked out. But yeah, it crashed, and right now my head really hurts. I think I have a concussion again. I often get concussions. So yeah, I apologize about that. I'm not gonna be as clear and easy as at the beginning of the video. I'm gonna be a little bit foggy here. Not that it's not happened before on my channel, obviously. If you've been here a while, you know I get a lot of brain fog. But yeah, I don't know why I say but yeah all the time. It's nonsensical to me. Sometimes you say words and you have no idea where the hell they came from. So I say but yeah, but really I don't know It ends the sentence in a weird way. It's kind of just a meaningless addition to my sentences. At least I'm progressing on Don's order. After I make this little arm here, all that will be left is the body. I I thought I had done that apparently. I don't know why, because I didn't start with that. I was confused again. My voice is a little raspy, and I don't know why. Glad you got your coffee, Granny D. That's really nice. I need to make some tea soon. You could share when just going. Yeah, apparently, maybe it's a new feature because it's like at the bottom of the screen right there. Just under the video. And previously, for some weird reason, it wasn't there, but now it is, and I can do it. So I'm not complaining. That's great, and yeah. Cat trap it is. I used to always just go live on YouTube, little vids to play when folks. Oh, that's cool. Super chats and everything. Yeah, I'll figure that when I get monetized someday. But until then, I'm not really in too much of a hurry to do that. But the little waiting videos and the little super chat videos are really cool. I feel like that's a nice little thing to set up. I don't know much about that. Like I said, I'm far away from being anything near to monetized right now. So I'm not in a hurry to figure it out, but yeah. I see I am saying but yeah again, and I have no idea where that came from, where I picked that up. Does anyone have little phrases like these that are meaningless but that you say all the time? I'd love to know. I'd love to know I'm not alone in my weird phrasing of things. Pano with me. Do you use the free one, D? The way you know if someone is using the free one or not is if they have their logo or if they have StreamYard logo, because the free version restricts what you can put on the screen, and if you have StreamYard's logo, that means it's the free version, unless you decide not to change it, obviously. But if the person has their own, that means it's the paid version. Oh, you use the free version, unless I'm mistaken, and they have a way to like put a logo or something. I don't know much about that, but from what I saw from my very short time trying the app, if you yeah, it wouldn't let me use my own logo or anything, so I figured out that's what it was. But maybe I'm wrong about that. Oh, I did a little mishap here. Woo! That is not what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to change to black. See, I'm not very focused right now. And this is just a single crochet all around. Alright. We're gonna figure it out, people. Even if it's really slow right now, today is a weird day. Well, it started out good, but then my Etsy shop did not want to cooperate with me. And I had a meltdown again. I'm very sorry about the amounts of meltdown I have on camera. I know that it's not the nicest thing. One, two. All right. Tiny little stitches. And then one more stitch. I'm mad at my crochet right now. Okay. And what is life? See, I forgot what I was talking about. And now you're saying don't worry about it, it's life. But I don't know what you're saying this about, and now I'm confused. I'm sorry, my brain sometimes just skips things. And I think I only have 2 rounds left to go. I don't know why I confuse rows and rounds, because obviously they are not the same direction. And we are done with the first. You remembered, oh, having a meltdown. Yeah, no, I'm not apologizing about having a meltdown. I'm apologizing about having them frequently and on camera, because I know that for a lot of people it's really hard. Like one of my friends told me that they really didn't like seeing me like that on camera, and they asked me to stop basically filming it. So I'm not gonna say who, um, and I don't think it's someone that is on here very often anyway. I don't think that anyone would recognize them, so I'm not gonna name anyone, but one of my friends was really not happy about me streaming, and they asked me to stop basically filming myself in that state. So I know that for a lot of people it's really hard to watch. So that's why I'm saying that I'm trying to be as open and honest about my mental health and my state of being, but I also don't want to trigger people's trauma or whatnot, if you know what I mean. But yeah, you remembered. I feel that deeply. And okay, so I'm gonna show you the difference between the right arm and the right arm. I don't know which is the left, I don't remember. But here you have 2 stripes going on instead of one. Oh boy, and now my video is flipped and I don't know why. Usually when I stream it's not flipped. But here. 1 stripe going on, and the other one has 2. And it's just like to make it visually interesting. Yeah, 2 different arms, but they have to be at the right spot. One is a right, the other one is depends. They have to be at the right spot, because otherwise my plushies are not gonna be all the same when I take the group photo. So I want to sew them at the right spot or the left spot. I am delirious right now. I have to go out later. I'm dreading that. It's 1:49, 45. 1:45 right now. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna finish the other arm, and I don't know if I'm gonna work on it more after that. We'll see. Depends. We're gonna be a little distracted right now. Hi, welcome in Hooking and Stitching Island Style. Right now I'm following a pattern. Let me get the link for you. I can't link the direct page, I can only link the shop because the hyperlink is too long. But here we go. This is the shop from which the zombie cats come, and she is a local artist. Well, not local to Montreal, but she is from Quebec, so she's closer to Quebec City, I think. If I'm correct in her location, geography is not my forte, so I have no idea. I am very bad at embroidery and I am not good at roses. A nose? Oh, a nose. I read rose for some reason. To embroider a nose, you basically do a straight line and hate yourself later. That's what I do. I do a straight line. I go over it a few times. Or what you can do is you can like swirl around and then go back in, and it will make a textured nose. I know it's not very clear. I'm not good at tutorials, so I'm not gonna do that. But yeah. Oh, my thumb. My thumb is giving in a little bit, but I do have to finish this order before the end of the week because it's already late. I'm feeling a little bit weird. I'm feeling a little bit tired. What was I looking for? I forgot. I wanted to show people something. I'm sorry, right now I'm loopy, so I might not be very um consistent. You have eyes and noses on order. Ugh, yeah. I'm not good at noses either. I have to order more, but financially right now, I just have enough to pay rent and some very basic things. So it's not really the best time for me to be buying more stock for my shop. But I need more noses. I'm out of noses. I think I have one more big one. So I'm just praying no more people orders zombie dogs because I use them for it. But it cost me like $15 on Amazon. I use them for the zombie dog pattern. Um, I can show you what that's like right now. Actually, sure. This is what it looks like. I use the big nose. I put it like right in the middle of the face here. Not in the middle, but like just a little bit above. Look at that. Look how cute this one is. The pink doggo. I've made a few of the red ones for customers. Yeah, I'm sorry. I've made a purple. A purple. I like this one just because of the pumpkin face. This is my favorite zombie dog, I think. Or that one. That one might be my favorite. But just because of the person it went to. This is the one I made for Ogre. Little radioactive symbol. I wonder if he still has it. I bet he got rid of that because that's just a silly plushie. But yeah, I did this one's bones in black because it was more Halloweeny that way. So you see the little bone sticking out of the paw here. It's black, and you can't see the leg bone, but it's black as well. I just thought it fitted better. You're in the dark. You can't see the screen share. Really? Okay, the screen share is not working on YouTube. Is it not working at all? If I do that, you don't see the zombie dog. You can't see my. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh no. Well, anyway, I'll put the link then. Oh, I can't. Can I? Yeah. Okay, it's up here. Okay. No, you cannot. It doesn't show the same thing now for me. If I click here, for example, okay. In any case, this one is the one I made for Ogre. But it's green. It was tiny though. It was like this big because I wanted it to fit in my purse. Because we weren't allowed to take in anything else than our bag into the venue, so that's what I did. But yeah, a few zombie dogs. So yeah, I put the nose like just up here. So that's what I use the big ones for. I like how I did this one like all scribbled in black. And this one just dark. I always do them a little bit differently for my customers. But I've also made a purple one for my friend Vivian. So Vivian got all purple zombie dog. But yeah, I think I have one of those noses left. Alright, stop sharing. Now, can you see my face or is it black again? Thank you. I'll look at that later. Oh, you can see me now. That's good. Okay, I have to finish this somehow. How's everyone doing? I don't really have anything to talk about right now. I'm sorry. Ugh, I'm so not a streamer. Did you get your coffee? Granny D, did you get a nice coffee? A nice, warm, delicious. Well, I say delicious, but I don't drink coffee personally. But I can see how appealing that is for the people who do. Awesome. That's awesome. Right now, my brain is not in the most active state, so I do apologize for that. Although I do have more stuff to do on this order, and I don't want to be alone. If you see me pass out on camera, I apologize. I'm really tired. So if I pass out, I don't have notification sounds on my phone, so find a way to make noise. I don't know. I'll find a way to make noise to wake me up. I appreciate the company too. I slept very well last night, so I don't know where that's coming from right now. All the tiredness. Because I slept from like midnight to 9 in the morning, and I didn't wake up in the middle of the night or anything. Well, yawn, yawn, yawn. I'm sorry. Waiting for the ferry to go back. These arms are really quick to make, so that shouldn't be really long. Oh, right now I'm listening to Too Dark Park. Convulsion is playing. I think. Is it Convulsion? Yes, it is Convulsion. Convulsion. That's one of my favorite Skinny Puppy albums. Too Dark Park. But for those who don't know, it's named after Stanley Park in Vancouver, which is a very pretty place, and it's built on ancestral native grounds, and there has been burial grounds, burial sites. But yeah, these are sacred grounds. And so I do think people have to be careful about that to respect the land and everything. But it's a beautiful place. Um, to Dark Park, obviously named like that because there's a dark history. There are witches things there. It's known to have a bunch of witches still hanging around. So there are like witches trees which are like hollowed out. It's hard for me to explain right now because my brain is not really up to that. Someone would probably do a better job than I would. Someone who lives in BC who might know a little bit um, things better than I do. I've done a lot of research about it because I'm passionate about dark, witchy stuff, obviously. But explaining, not really my thing. I'm not good at explaining. But yeah, it's just basically a very dark place, but it's also a very beautiful park. And yeah, it's kind of a yeah. Anyway, so that's what the album is named after. I bet the guys have seen plenty weird things in there. They have been there before. My dad has slept in Stanley Park when he was in Vancouver because he didn't have a place to stay when he was gathering apples. He was kind of a seasonal worker, so he went there, picked apples, then went back. So he slept in Stanley Park quite a bit, and I feel like that would be scary, no? I'm sorry, I'm rambling about stuff, but yeah, I don't. I think I would be scared if I had to sleep there on a park bench, a park bench, a park bench or something. Stanley Park used to be nice. Oh, why doesn't it make it nice for it to have homeless people? They need to sleep somewhere too. It's not like the community institutions have enough space for all of them, unfortunately. It's a big thing because people always want to push them aside and tell them, well, why don't you just go in that center for homeless people? But these places are so crowded, and you're limited to going there a few times a month. Like they have restrictions on how many nights you can spend there, because there are too many people. So really, I'm not the kind of person who has a problem with the homeless sleeping anywhere. It's probably still somewhere I want to visit just for the historical part, the historical aspect, the witchy aspect as well. I would probably go and leave an offering for deities and spirits in the surrounding areas. I always wondered if there are some fae over there, and I don't know, maybe. I need to find out more about the native spirits that live in Stanley Park. I'm really curious about that. But we have a bunch of homeless people in Montreal. Montreal is a very big place for them because we have metro thingies, the kind of metro grids where all the heat escapes from. So in the winter, they stay there. They stay above those metro grid thingies, metro vents. I don't know what they're called, but in the winter, they stay there to keep warm. So Montreal is. We have a lot of homeless people here, so yesterday, not yesterday. Well, I don't know why I said yesterday. It was like a few weeks ago when I went to the dollar store and to the thrift shop to get a few things and my yarn scraps. There was a homeless woman begging for money and such, and she was weeping and screaming and having basically a meltdown, and it made me feel really bad because I'm pretty sure she was autistic. Like, definitely looked to have to be having a meltdown of some sort. She was really distressed, and it made me feel so sad for her that she was in such a situation where she had to resort to that stuff. And autistic people often become homeless because they have a struggle keeping a job, housing themselves, and such. And for me, it was distressing to see her like that. Obviously, because I'm not in the best monetary situation, if I can say. And also because I'm autistic, I struggle getting a job and everything. And I could very well be her if I didn't have friends who support me and things like that. And for me, it was very scary to witness that because that could be my future. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll become homeless. So yeah, that was a very sad moment. It was a few weeks ago that happened, and I keep thinking about that now. Like, it's not like I don't do what I can to avoid the situation, but sometimes these people get stuck in such a bad place that they can't get out of, and it's making me sad. That's the thing. We think that these places could house them, but a thing you don't understand is often these places have restrictions. They will refuse you if you're an addict because they don't want that there and they don't want to deal with you, and they will force you to follow some specific direction, which is fine. I understand, but also a lot of homeless people can't afford to get clean, and a lot of rehab places won't take them either. So it's really tricky for them to get out of that. So I would ask that place that we keep empathy towards those people. Yeah, I understand your frustration, but I also understand what kind of stuff they face because I've been really close to be homeless myself, and it could happen in the near future. So yeah, for me it's not like I would see one in the park and I wouldn't think twice about it, and I would just be like, that would make me sad. I see them in Montreal all the time, and it just makes me sad that people don't want them there. They want them to go away. They don't want them to be in their face, basically, because facing poverty, having that in your face is difficult for a lot of people because it's confronting them to a part of humanity that they have no control over, and it's challenging their idea that life is something you can always control. But for a lot of people it's not. It's distressing. And yeah, homeless people struggle way more than you could ever imagine because to get a job, unfortunately, you have to have a phone number. And to get a phone number, you have to get an address. And to receive your paycheck, you also have to have an address. So you can't get a job if you're homeless because most places won't hire you if you don't have that initial address. And you can't give the homeless shelter as an address. That won't be accepted. It needs to be a home address. A lot of employers are very strict about that. It's a struggle getting out of there, and we don't think about everything it implies. But these people are not. It's not like they're just being lazy and not trying to get out of bad situations. They've probably tried. A lot of them have given up. And yeah, so I'm not gonna talk about this anymore because I sense some upset in the comments. But I just want us to remember that these are human beings we're talking about. So I I want them to be in a place they can sleep, no matter where it is, if it's in my face or not. Personally, I just don't mind. So yeah, I just want to remind that quickly. And I apologize for the upset it causes some people, but yeah, there was a time, I'm gonna say quickly, but there was a time where I was gonna get thrown out of my apartment. My landlords threatened to what's the word I'm looking for? To evict me. And I was preparing my bag to go live in the streets, and someone gave me the last of the rent I needed right in time. I was about to get thrown out like a few hours from that moment, and I was preparing my bag. I had the bag ready, I had warm clothes ready, and I was looking up places to sleep outside because it was getting colder. And so I was looking up where is a good place to stay when shelters and everything else is closed. So I just want to say that real quick. So I just wanted to say, like, in any case, I'm gonna not talk about this anymore because I'm getting angry right now. But yeah, please just know that at a time in my life, I was preparing my bags to get out and live in the streets. So please think about that. And in Montreal, we don't really have warm places. It gets really cold in the winter. We have snow everywhere. So, like I said, we have some metro vent thingies. But other than that, our shelters are always full. People get rejected from them all the time. They have a limited amount of nights. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that now. Yeah, someone is messaging me. Oh, it's just a spam email. Block. I don't want spam. We don't need that now. But yeah, okay, so I'm done with the arms right now. I just have the bodies to make. I will try to make a little bit of it. I don't know how much we will get done. I don't know how much we will get done today. Um, Hopefully more than I think. Okay, now this works better. I'm just doing something on the screen right now. So I apologize for that. Uh, in any case, I'm sorry, my brain is blanking. What's going on right now? You're working on granny squares again to get the little bags made. That's cool. I'm just trying to figure out my mind right now. But yeah. Uh, don't you hate it when your screen doesn't do what you want it to do? I'm sorry. Um, I'm a little bit unfocused right now. What's that? Okay. All right. What is everyone up to? Let me know that. I apologize for my mental state not being in the best of shapes right now. My brain is like working a little bit slow. So I'm searching for something on my computer, but can't remember what it is. I can't remember what it is or where it is. But I have like a vague idea of something. And it keeps showing in my head. I'm sorry. Your weather changed to warmer temps. That's cool. But you have rain. Oh no. Not rain. You talked to someone named Winder. Who's that? Winter, a finger troubles. I was like, why did someone name themselves the winder? Unless they are a yarn winder or something. No, no, I linked that earlier. The pattern. It's up there. It's up there in the chat. That's not what I was looking for. Because the pattern is already open in my tabs below. Not in my tabs, but in my like PDF app thing. Yeah, maybe it's on my phone. I'm sorry about the distraction. I'm a little bit upset at the moment, so my brain is not in the best of states. So I do apologize for that. I keep getting sidetracked and distracted, and oh, okay. But yeah, I linked the shop. But if you click on that, you will be able to find the exact pattern easily because that person's shop doesn't have the share tools, so the hyperlink becomes too big to fit in the chat, so that's why. And right now we are making the body of Kitty number one. This one will probably go to Dawn, and I will make the shop display later because I want her to have her kitty as soon as possible. Well, basically, I'm shipping it to Mr. Yarndaw, and he's giving it to her. He said that she visits quite often, so she'll be getting that when she goes over there or something. I think that's what he said, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, done. I'm almost finished with your kitty. I just have the body. I made the limbs first. I went backwards. I went backwards. Hey, stop, yarn. Stop escaping me. Okay. Mm, so the plans for today will be go to the post office before 5. Hopefully because it closes us at 5, and then getting a bag to ship Don's order. 'Cause I want to ship the kitty with the shawl to save on shipping because Mr. Yarndall ordered these a little bit apart, with a little bit of time apart. So so yeah, I'm just gonna ship everything all at once like that. It's gonna be easier. And the cat will be cozy inside the shawl. I can and tuck it really nicely in. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, the sandworm pattern is great. I wanna buy that. I wanna make that. Tanya has a bunch of really cute horror themed patterns. She has like it cats, like a cat shaped like Pennywise, which I love because of this here, my it Tumblr. But I do want to make them, and she has a saw pattern kitty, so that is cute as well. So I want to make a bunch of her horror plushies. I am really into horror. Yeah, Eastern Standard Time. Or is it daylight savings right now? I'm not quite sure. I don't even know when that is. I just know we're in the time change because of the winter. But I'm so bad at knowing the name of the particular time changes. But yeah, Eastern time. That is why we're in the same time zone. You go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5 Eastern, and Saturday and Sunday at 3. Today we are Wednesday, so you're gonna be live a little bit later. So yeah, everyone go subscribe to Granny Day. Oh, my fingers are freezing, by the way. What I'm gonna do is I'm probably just gonna finish the yarn spill I have on my desk and then probably call it a day. I'll see if uh, I'm in a better state to crochet later if my fingers hurt a little less. Because right now, I'm not in a good mood. I'm not in a good crochet space. And I feel like I've finished quite a bit of Don's order anyway. So I feel like I've accomplished a lot. My days went well. I made a little bit of money selling yarn to my aunt who lives in on the most eastern part of Quebec. She lives in Gaspésie. Um, yes, somewhere like that. I don't even know if that's where she still lives. I know that's where she used to live. She gave me her address, but I don't remember. So sorry about that. In any case, I will be sending those packages probably tomorrow, Friday if I can't manage to make it for a reason or another. So that's how it's going here, around here. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Right. I'm sorry. What is nice with the little kitty's body is that the body part is really, really quick to make because it always decreases like this. It tapers. Like it's really wide at the bottom and then really narrow as you go towards the top. And then here, you do like double the stitches and it gets big really, really fast. And then you just normal rounds for the head. You just like increase normally. So that's what I like about the shaping of this particular plushie. It's done so well. Tanya has a lot of talent. One of my favorite crochet designers. And her pattern gets stolen all the time by Amazon and such. They keep making those cat plushies inspired by her design. And right now she's taking legal action around them, against them, like to try and get, but you know how it is with patterns and everything. It's really hard to like win that cause. But I'm pretty sure she will. Yeah. She has a very strong, solid case, and she has a good lawyer. It's just a lot of paperwork and a lot of waiting and a lot of legal procedures. But yeah, her pattern has all the copyrights it needs and everything. Because she's basically created a character, that's a very iconic plushie that everyone has seen, and so yeah, it's unfortunate that people are not are not respecting that, and that they're stealing from her. But I support Tanya. I always link her shop every time I sell them or share them online. So the head was bigger than the body. I like big heads. They're really cute. You had ears on its butt. I like that. That's funny. Okay, so yeah, right now I just have this done, but I think my fingers and my head hurt a little bit too much right now. So I'm probably gonna continue that later in the day, and gonna do my little store run. Gonna go to the PO, the post office, and to the depends. Might go to the store to get food. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna prepare everything before I leave the stream so you can hang out with me as I pack things up. Because I do have to think everything over and to do a bit of planning before I go. This is just a receipt from some grocery run I did a while ago, so that goes in the garbage. Mm, Fold the bags. Look at that. That's so cute. This is from Spirit Halloween, and I stuck with this bag. My friend Trevor gave this to me actually. I bought the exact same one, but in blanket form, and so I don't have it anymore because my my kitty Mr. Hyde kind of like took the blanket, and he kept like sucking on it and everything and soothing with it. So when I found him a new family, the blanket went with him. So I don't have it anymore. But yeah, I used to have this in very big fleece blanket form. But look how cute with all the roses and the cobwebs and the little spiders, the little jewels. I like that. Oh, this one I have to keep to put my things in. Okay. Yeah. See, I just folded the bag I needed to use. That's why I need planning in advance. That's why I need to plan ahead. So yeah. Um, yeah, and look at how weird this box is. I just basically put two pieces of folded cardboard all over each other and taped them so much that they wouldn't come undone. Hopefully, my customer won't mind. Hey, go in the bag. I said in the bag. Listen. Oh, good. There we go. Done. Good, 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 good. But over there, I have a bunch of yarn that will fit in a medium bag, I think. I will just go measure very quickly, cause I don't want to buy the giant freaking bag and have it not fit. A box is a box. Yeah, it's not really a box. It's more bunch of cardboard panels shaped like a box. I really hope it will hold. I think it will. I'm pretty solid when it comes to making boxes. Usually I'm pretty good at that. So this will be 30 centimeters by basically no, that will fit in 25. So 25 by 30 by 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 11. Okay. I'll put 12 just to be sure. And that will get written on my hand. No, this is a new Sharpie. I'll use the red then. The red is old. I need to buy a new one. Okay. It's just to remember the size of the bag I need. But she bought all my aloft mohair here. I have four of these, and she bought a bunch of cotton cakes as well. She got a few from of them from Obi that I had. Um, so yeah, I'm not gonna show that to you right now. Yeah, I put enough tape on it to make sure it will hold. It's really really tight. What I did is like, um, I reshaped the bottom of the box and like made it into a thing like this, and then I put another one inside it. So yeah, and I'm just hoping it fits the right size. That's all because I put like 20 by 30 and it's like 21 by 30. So we're hoping it works. We're hoping it's not too big. Because otherwise, at the post office, they're gonna make me pay extra. uh, shoes. I need shoes. I need shoes. Hmm. Okay. We have shoes. Now socks. Socks is what we need next. Oh, I'm just like all over all over the place. That's what we have right now because it's icy, and my other boots don't have anything at the bottom here, so they're really slippery. So I'm gonna try to avoid that. Let's see if I have good socks. I'll be right back. Look at that. Look at how cute. Holy socks. Ouch. My knee. Uh, okay. It has like specks of purple and oh, they have like little kitties with purple eyes. That's so cute. Here with the skull. That's so cute. And the sleeping skull. A skull with a weird face expression. Some moons, some stars. So that's my vibe. Right now, this is this sock. This is the left sock. And this is the right sock. Alright. Because the bottom keeps the shape of your foot. So, yeah, they're not holy. They don't have holes. They don't have holes. These ones are fine. My other ones from Killstar have a big hole in them. But these ones are perfectly fine for now. So I'm thankful about that. And these are quite thick and not too thick that it makes me sweat. So I like these for that reason. Because the cheap sock with Halloween motifs and whatnot that you get in stores are so paper thin that it's not nice. I like to buy socks with funky designs, especially around Halloween time, but they're always like thin and like not nice. They disappear on your feet. They break and they get holes everywhere. And so I like these ones just because they're a little bit thicker and they match my PJs too. Because look at that. This is from Killstar as well. I know it's a problematic brand. I don't shop there very much anymore, but they're kind of the only brand that had um, sort of affordable gothy PJs and lingerie and whatnot in my size because I'm an extra large. Well, not anymore. I lost a bit of weight and um, I fit 2XL now. I fit some XL and some 2XL, but Killstar is the only brand I had things really fit me well in that were to my liking. And so yeah, that is why I have a crap ton of Killstar stuff. Killstar. On a live star. I can't type it in the chat because if I type it, it will get removed. But yeah, we're wearing regular shoes because my other boots are slippery and it's a little bit icy out there, I think. Let me check actually before I go out. Oh, yeah, there's definitely a bunch of ice on the sidewalk there, so the shoes are gonna be my best bet. So I have thick socks. I'm not too worried about the cold. My feet are usually fine. Ow. Yeah, I would link it in the description, but but then again, because of the specific unalive word, I feel like it will be removed. So, because sometimes the YouTube filter is a little bit finicky, and they don't discern a brand from something that is actually harmful. There's some paint on there. These are my blocking mats, and there's like a huge spot of paint. I'm sorry, I get distracted. That's what ADHD does. You notice a thing, you have to fix it, and then on to the next thing, and then on to the next thing, and then on to fixing your socks again. Not mine. I've had frostbite, and since then your feet can't take the cold at all. Yeah, I've had frostbite on my earlobes when I was a teenager because I would go at minus 40 degrees Celsius outside without a hat on, and I was waiting for the bus, and I caught frostbite. I was in the school actually. Well, I was outside the school because they forced us to wait for the buses outside in 40 minus 40 degrees weather. Believe it or not, the school door is like 5 meters away from the bus stop area, and they had kids wait outside. So I got frostbite on my lobes. They didn't turn black or anything. Don't worry about that. They were crunchy for a couple of months until it healed. But yeah, stupid people, what they will do to teenagers they don't like. But I didn't have a hat because I have bad sensory problems. Makes it hard for me to wear anything on my head. Now, as an adult, I get around it, but my nickname is Butterfly because you can keep your mind on one thing for any length of time. Butterfly onto something. That's cool. Oh no. Yeah. From ice fishing. I used to go ice fishing with my dad when I was a kid, but yeah, always had like huge socks, huge boots, and everything. He always made sure that I didn't have frostbite. But my school didn't. My high school didn't care about us. Basically, we could rot in hell for all they care, as long as they, as long as they got away with it. They were not really nice with us, especially not me, because I was an autistic emo kid, and that's not really their demographic. I was not well liked there, but yeah. And as an autistic kid, sometimes you're hyposensitive, and so I wouldn't really mind the cold at all. And I should have known myself to go inside or something, but I got frostbite 'cause I didn't really notice I was freezing. You know. But I feel like as adults, they should have been the ones to go like, no, you're gonna freeze without a hat. Please stay inside until the bus departs. They should have been the one to say that, but they did not. It was a cold, not a cold wave. That's a music festival. It was like a wave of cold, and it was freezing out, and yeah, it was not. It was not a nice weather at all. I don't even know why people were in school during that day, because normally when it when it's under 30 minus 35 degrees, you get a snow day. But that day we were in school, so oh well. Right now my lobes are fine. I don't have problems with them. They're not crunchy anymore. They healed fine. Thank you. That's a gift from my friend because it's a little too feminine for him. Um, but it's too feminine for me too, to be fair. But I don't really have the luxury of buying a new coat right now, so I'm wearing this one until I manage to get a more gender neutral coat. It's it's like purple and it has fur on it. It's not really my thing, but it's nice. It keeps me warm, so it does the job. The only thing that annoys me with it is people call me ma'am because I'm wearing purple and I have a lady coat, so that's one of the things that I really hate about it. And this is a hat I crocheted myself. It it's got a little point here. Okay. I just want it to be like on the side of my head here. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be right back. The point is not positioned correctly right now. Alright. I'm done with the whole preparation thing. Huh. Yeah, the purple is pretty. It's just a little too feminine for me to feel comfortable wearing. Sometimes I do dress femme. Sometimes though, really not often, because it's really hard for me to be in public and to be called ma'am every 5 seconds. So you know what I mean. And anyway, thank you everyone for joining and for chatting. What light? What light are you talking about? My lamp? Is that it? My lamp here? This one? I made that myself from a sleeve of a Halloween costume. I just glued it on to the lampshade with some ribbon and some funky fancy things. So yeah, I made that myself. It needs a good dusting right now. It's full of little fluffies here. But yeah, it's quite nice. But right now it has a UV light bulb. It has a black light in. Oh, it's broken. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, it's broken. Okay, it's not. Okay, it's just a little stiff there. But yeah, it has a black light in right now because I don't have light bulbs anymore, and I'm too poor to buy more. So this is it. This is what I have. All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining. And yeah, it's really cute, right? Anyway, thank you everyone for joining. I'm gonna go to the post office now. Um, Hopefully it's not too late for me to post this in the mail because the label is from last week. But uh, anyway, thank you everyone, and I hope you all have an excellent day. And that you get good food, good drinks, good sleep if that's what you need. I'm probably gonna lie down when I come back because I'm really tired from some things from earlier. So my brain is a little bit loopy, so I'm probably gonna sleep. Thank you for keeping me company as well, Granny D. I appreciate that. If I'm back before 5 and if I feel better, I'll say hello in the chat. But thanks everyone. Bye.